مكية.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إذا السماء انشقت, when the sky has split open.
This is the third surah about which the Prophet ﷺ said that whoever wants to look at the Qiyamah, not the Prophet ﷺ, one of the Sahaba said that whoever wants to look at the Qiyamah as though they're looking at it with their own eyes, let them read. And from it is Surah Al-Takwir and Surah Al-Infitar and Surah Al-Inshiqaq, when the sky bursts open.
وَأَذِنَتْ لِرَبِّهَا وَحُقَّتْ, and has listened to its Lord and was obligated.
Obligated.
And has listened to its Lord and was obligated to do so.
In other words, the sky heard the command of Allah and immediately followed that command as it has to do. The sky doesn't have a choice to disobey Allah. When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala commanded the sky split open, the sky split open immediately and it doesn't wait, and it does exactly what it has to do, which is to answer the command of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
وَإِذَا الْأَرْضُ مُدَّتْ, and when the earth has been extended.
And when the earth has been extended, na'am, the earth being extended, stretched out flat, and there will be no signs on it of the signs that we knew from before. Like, how do you know where you are on the earth? How do you know your home? Aside from the buildings, or the street maps or whatever. Then you look at the features of the land. You know that I pass these fields, then there is a mountain, and then I go here, there's a river, I cross over the river, and I go up the hill, and then you know by the features of the land, the ma'alim, ma'alim al-ard. يَوْمَ تُبَدِّلُ الْأَرْضُ غَيْرَ الْأَرْضِ, the earth will be replaced with another ard. وَإِذَا الْأَرْضُ مُدَّتْ, the earth will be stretched out and made flat. There will be no ma'alim on it anymore. There'll be no signs, there'll be no features of the earth anymore. Nobody will know where they are.
وَأَلْقَتْ مَا فِيهَا وَتَخَلَّتْ, and has cast out that within it and relinquished it.
Also, وَإِذَا الْأَرْضُ مُدَّتْ, from the meaning is that the earth has been shaken. It's been shaken. And so what will happen is, after it is shaken, everything within it will be cast out. Imagine what is buried in the earth. I'm not talking about just the treasure and the wealth, but imagine all the people, imagine people that were killed, people that were murdered in unmarked graves, dead people that were buried centuries ago. Every single thing that is inside of the earth will be brought out, every secret. Some of them said even the actions that were done on the earth, all of it will be brought out. Every single thing that was done on the earth will be brought out before the people.
وَأَذِنَتْ لِرَبِّهَا وَحُقَّتْ, and has listened to its Lord and was obligated to do so.
The earth, when Allah commanded it, spill out everything you have. All of your secrets, let it come out. The earth listened and obeyed, and it had to do so. It had no choice. So everything comes out of the earth. The people that were killed, the people that were buried, the crimes that were committed, the wealth that was stolen, all of it comes out of the earth.
يا أيها الإنسان إنك كادح إلى ربك كدحا فملاقيه. O mankind, indeed you are laboring toward your Lord with great exertion and will meet it.
The meaning of great exertion here is that this life is like that, kadahan. It's a life of hard work and toil, and it's not a life of ease. For the vast majority of situations, the vast majority of times, you get tired, you get sick, you work hard, you have to struggle, you have to strive, and you are going to meet those efforts on the Day of Judgment. Whatever you did, if you were working for this world, you'll meet what you did on the Day of Judgment. If you were working for the hereafter, you'll meet what you did on the Day of Judgment. إِنَّكَ كَادِحٌ إِلَىٰ رَبِّكَ, you are striving and struggling, heading towards your Lord, and you're certainly going to meet Allah, or you're certainly going to meet Yani what you did. Two views about the ayah. فَمُلَاقِيهِ, you'll certainly meet Allah. فَمُلَاقِيهِ, you'll certainly meet what you did.
فَأَمَّا مَنْ أُوتِيَ كِتَابَهُ بِيَمِينِهِ. Then as for he who is given his record in his right hand. فَسَوْفَ يُحَاسَبُ حِسَابًا يَسِيرًا. He'll be judged with an easy account.
Now, what does it mean he'll be judged with an easy account? The Prophet ﷺ said, مَنْ نُوقِشَ حِسَابُهُ هَلَكَ أو كما قال. Whoever's account is taken will be destroyed. Some of the Ummahat al-Mu'mineen, the mothers of the believers, they questioned the Prophet ﷺ about this ayah. They didn't understand it. They said, O Messenger of Allah, you said everyone that has an account taken is going to be destroyed. Every single person that has an account taken. What does it mean, account taken? And you get asked about everything what you did in your life. You're gone. You're finished. There's no way you can survive. مَنْ نُوقِشَ حِسَابُهُ هَلَكَ. But didn't Allah say, فَأَمَّا مَنْ أُوتِيَ كِتَابَهُ بِيَمِينِهِ فَسَوْفَ يُحَاسَبُ حِسَابًا يَسِيرًا. You're going to get an easy account. So how did you say, O Messenger of Allah, that everyone that has their account taken is going to be destroyed? And Allah said, an easy account. He said, ذَاكَ الْعَرْض. أو كما قال. He said, this is only the presentation of the deeds. مَنْ نُوقِشَ حِسَابُهُ هَلَكَ. The one who gets a detailed account will be destroyed. So then there's two things. There is al-hisab and al-ard. Al-ard, what does it mean? You're presented your deeds and you're given a book of your deeds. You're presented. You might be asked about certain things that you did. Your deeds are presented to you, and some you're asked about some of your deeds. Al-hisab, every minute of the day that you spent, you're questioned about it. If you get questioned in detail about everything, you have to go to Jahannam. Guaranteed. But if your deeds are presented to you and you're asked about some of them, this is al-ard, which is mentioned in the ayah. فَأَمَّا مَنْ أُوتِيَ كِتَابَهُ بِيَمِينِهِ فَسَوْفَ يُحَاسَبُ حِسَابًا يَسِيرًا. That's the meaning of the ayah.
وَيَنْقَلِبُ إِلَىٰ أَهْلِهِ مَسْرُورًا. And return to his people in happiness. وَأَمَّا مَنْ أُوتِيَ كِتَابَهُ وَرَاءَ ظَهْرِهِ. But as for he who is given his record behind his back.
In his left hand, behind his back.
فَسَوْفَ يَدْعُو ثُبُورًا. He will cry out for destruction.
What did Allah Azza wa Jalla say to them? لا تدعوا اليوم ثبورا واحدا وادعوا ثبورا كثيرا. Don't just ask for yourself to be destroyed once. Ask for yourself to be destroyed again and again. It will make no difference to you.
وَيَصْلَى سَعِيرًا. And enter to burn in a blaze. إِنَّهُ كَانَ فِي أَهْلِهِ مَسْرُورًا. Indeed, he had once been among his people in happiness.
What does that, think about it, what does that mean? And he's going to Jahannam because he used to be happy in this world. Why was he happy? He wasn't happy like we can be happy. I mean, a person can be happy, a Muslim can be happy. But he was happy because he didn't think there was ever going to be a resurrection. So he didn't care. He lived his life, did what he wanted, and he behaved, does whatever he wants because he never ever thought there was going to be a resurrection. And he was relaxed about it. That's why he was happy with his family. He was relaxed. As for the believer, he was never relaxed about it. He was worried about it and thinking about it. But Yawm al-Qiyamah, he will be happy with his family.
إِنَّهُ ظَنَّ أَن لَّن يَحُورَ. Indeed, he had thought he would never return to Allah. بَلَا إِنَّ رَبَّهُ كَانَ بِهِ بَصِيرًا. But yes, indeed, his Lord was ever of him seen. فَلَا أُقْسِمُ بِالشَّفَقِ. So I swear by the twilight glow. وَاللَّيْلِ وَمَا وَسَقَ, and by the night and what it envelops.
In Al-Shafaq, there's different types of Al-Shafaq. There's Al-Shafaq Al-Abyad or Al-Shafaq Al-Ahmar. The redness in the sky, the whiteness in the sky. That is what is left after the sun sets. And when the sun sets in the sky, if you look behind it, there is like a red color in the sky or a white color. This is Al-Shafaq. فَلَا أُقْسِمُ بِالشَّفَقِ وَاللَّيْلِ وَمَا وَسَقَ, and the night and what it envelops. And what gathers in the darkness from the shayateen, the people, any things that no one knows about except Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
وَالْقَمَرِ إِذَا اتَّسَقَ, and by the moon when it becomes full.
No.
لَتَرْكَبُنَّ طَبَقًا عَنْ طَبَقٍ, that you will surely embark upon state after state.
And you will pass from one state to another. In this life, in the hereafter, in the grave, in the qiyamah, in the people of Jannah, the people of Jahannam, you'll go through many phases in this life.
فَمَا لَهُمْ لَا يُؤْمِنُونَ, so what is the matter with them that they do not believe?
No.
وَإِذَا قُرِئَ عَلَيْهِمُ الْقُرْآنُ لَا يَسْجُدُونَ, and when the Quran is recited to them, they do not prostrate to Allah.
This is the 14th sajda tilawah out of 15 in the Quran. There's only one more left in Surah Iqra.
بَلِ الَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا يُكَذِّبُونَ, but those who have disbelieved deny.
No.
وَاللَّهُ أَعْلَمُ بِمَا يُوعُونَ, and Allah is most knowing of what they keep within themselves.
No.
فَبَشِّرْهُمْ بِعَذَابٍ أَلِيمٍ, so give them tidings of a painful punishment. إِلَّا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا وَعَمِلُوا الصَّالِحَاتِ لَهُمْ أَجْرٌ غَيْرُ مَمْنُونٍ, except for those who believe and do righteous deeds. For them is a reward uninterrupted.
That brings us to the end of the surah, Surah Al-Inshiqaq. So we go to Surah